All right. What's up, everybody? Today we're going to talk about doing some arpeggio pairs in the mode of Mixolydian. Now, this is going to be the second part of like a little just series I'm doing on Mixolydian and how to play and improvise in that mode. If you want, I can check out the first part. I'll leave a little link for that in the description, where we go over some scales and everything, and I had the tabs, just how to break into 1, finding the mode of Mixolydian, 2, what it is, and then 3, giving you kind of like 3 different forms to play with and improvise. So that would have been our first one, where we talk about the A major scale and how that applies, and then our pentatonic. And then filling out that pentatonic. And then we did it over the same backing track. I'll go ahead and leave a link for that as well. And that's in this section of the backing track. I just want you guys to know that we're going to go over B9 and A9, and that we can change the modality and tonality if we want to, and go into like E major pentatonic, or what people are more familiar with as C minor pentatonic, C sharp minor pentatonic, that is. Anyways, getting into this, we want to get into some arpeggio pairs. So what are the arpeggio pairs I'm really talking about? There's 2 little arpeggios that work really, really well with the key of Mixolydian in this context, and that is the chord of D major, or the arpeggio of D major followed by E major. And I'm going to give you like kind of 3 positions that we can do that in. So here's what I'm talking about. Right, so I really I love this lick because it just kind of just shoots up and just sounds really cool over this style of track. And then it's just the kind of perfect way to break up the scalar patterns that we do. And all of these forms kind of fit really nicely into those first little 3 patterns that we learned. So let's just go ahead and hop into what the actual kind of frets are going to be here. So really, for this first part, I'm just going to be barring across the entire 7th fret of the D, G, and B string. Okay. And then I'm just going to move that up 2 frets. Now, I do pick this a bunch of different ways, but you're going to see me go down, 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 up, up. All right, and again, we're in this A9 section here, so you'll hear it when we get to this section right here. Here it is. Right. So that's the first one. The second one is going to be a 12, 11, 10 of the D, G, and B. And then up 2 frets of theirs from 14, 13, 12. So we can put those 2 together. They're going to be like this. Right? And then we just have 1 little more set after that. That's going to be here. On, what is it, 16, 14, 15. And then we have 18, 16, 17. As you can see, of course, I got the tabs up there right now. All right, and then I can, really it works well, the triplet. And just for fun. So here's what E major pentatonic sounds like right here. Typically, when I write my backing tracks, there's always a chance to change key. I like to do that kind of thing, at least in one section, in a not too difficult way, but at least just to give me some practice doing that. So, one more time, all together, our arpeggio pairs are going to be our D major. Specifically, this is D major over the tone A. That's why you see it marked. That jazz symbol is D over A. Right, then we have our E over B, and then we have our regular D. And then we have our D over F sharp, and then we have our E over G sharp. Now we can easily combine this, like it just works really super well. If you think about, let's go ahead and take, of course, these 7 and 9 fall right. Fall really well, and that kind of A major thing up here, we can that works really well in this little form, we can just jump right into that pentatonic. And again, we'll wait for that section to come around. And this is like how I like to do my tracks and my teaching, so you guys can hear over in the moment what I'm talking, playing. Again, jump into A-Lydian, or basically E major. That's where that D sharp now becomes D, and that's kind of what helps define our Mixolydian mode here. And I got into that in the first video a little bit, but comes the arpeggio pairs, and when I get to these, I'm gonna fly right into this kind of pentatonic, like you'll see. Right, that's just kind of one example of how you can kind of, where you can throw them in. Like, it's just a good way to break up those scales that we learned in the first part. So again, go check out that video, and we'll work a little more on some other arpeggios and kind of building on that, and doing probably arpeggio extensions next time, and then also doing some kind of that one more time. Right, learning how to do some arpeggios that aren't actually kind of sweep oriented or one note per string oriented. Anyways, that's going to do it for me. I'm going to go ahead and play out this video, but do like and subscribe, check out my other stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Always be excellent to each other and party on.